There we go.
Clemson Nation, we represent. All in.
Get my food.
Oh, bitch. Are you that stupid?
Yes, I am.
I'm not going to sugarcoat things. It's a fucking shit show.
And welcome into our shit show on CSF.
Our
Radio.
shit
It's our shit show. Yeah, it's fine. My name is Rob Sanders. I am in Columbia, South Carolina. I've determined that this is going to be a drinking show. I'm going to drink beer, and I might drink whiskey later on. I'll drink whiskey later on. I may get canceled like John Gruden, and I'm fine with that. To keep me from jumping off the ledge, I have to go to the land of the team in the SEC that may change their coach this year. Down to Louisiana. I welcome in up top the man who is literally trying to keep our country from getting COVID. He is Average Dave. Average Dave, what's up?
Oh,
Yeah.
you know, another day in the life of COVID vaccinations and tests. Being out there with Little League Baseball.
Dave's gone from a point where he was licking assholes to now he's fucking fingering out sniffers. Poor guy. Well, thanks, Dave, for being here. And then the gnomes on the bottom there. I was watching last night. I was watching the Braves game. I'm gonna be honest, but I noticed that App State and Lafayette were playing last night. Who won? I don't know. Please tell me. I honestly don't know.
No clue.
Oh, I think it was 42-14, something like that. UL.
Damn, they kicked the shit out of App State. I thought App State would do a little bit better than that.
Yeah,
so, I honestly
until last year, App State had UL's number since they got into the Sun Belt. UL barely won last year, but then of course Coastal Carolina's come in and kind of stole the show. But looks like it's going to be a UL Coastal Carolina dance.
Brandon is watching. Brandon, I had high expectations for your Longhorns on Saturday. Sorry to rub it in. It was a fucking awesome game, though.
I got to open up the phones here. By the way, you know, the Gnome has Gnome has several teams, but he is supporting the best team in the state of Louisiana. He really is.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I think Lafayette might win straight up. Just saying, they might.
They could.
At this juncture, with Eli Ricks out, with Stingley out, with Ute out, I'm rolling with Billy Napier.
Yeah,
I'm not
it's
wrong.
bad. It's bad off. I tell you what, last night, you know, you just gotta, when you have as many teams as I do, you know, it's very easy for two of your teams to be playing at the same time. I'll have to tell you, I missed a lot of that Cajuns game while I was watching the Braves.
Yeah, the Braves doing their thing. Phone lines are open at 803-470-2905. There are two teams that cannot be mentioned tonight that will get you hung up on immediately. So I'm just making sure people understand that.
Is it Texas A&M?
We're not going to tell you who the teams are.
I'm going to tell you. You'll just know you get hung up on. The
You mentioned one of the teams that shall not be named.
Hang up. Fuck stick style. Hung up on. Welcome to the program.
Hey, how's it going, fellas?
What's up, man? How are you?
Pretty good. Just commenting on Texas' shitty loss last week.
It wasn't a shitty loss, okay? So, I mean, they should have won.
Wait a minute. Now, how is it that Texas A&M, normally wish list Texas, ends up being the team that gets the big win, and the Longhorns, running out of a uterus, didn't get the job done? I mean, they didn't run out of a uterus in the Cotton Bowl, but
no.
Fuck, man. What? God damn. I mean, fuck Oklahoma.
It was a great game, though. I would say it's a really good game. I don't feel like they had a game plan for Caleb Williams. That's my opinion. As soon as he came in, he took over the game. They didn't have anything for him.
Well, and with him having the game that he had, it may end up with Spencer Rattler transferring. That's what I'm hearing. Apparently, Spencer Rattler is no longer listed as a student at Oklahoma, according to something that I've received earlier today. So if you're not a student, you can't be on the fucking football team. I'll make sure I guess I can share this with you guys if you'd like to see it. Would you guys like to see what I've got that says that Spencer Rattler may be transferring? Hold on, please.
Oh, absolutely.
I can. I've got that in my phone here. It was sent to me earlier. Here we go.
So Rattler was like the first.
A leak came out that he was practicing with the second team. So that also, that was probably the nail in the coffin.
Writings on the wall. So if I'm not mistaken, Rattler is the first quarterback that was like truly a Lincoln Riley recruit. I think that was the first quarterback that Lincoln Riley recruited himself. And, he's kind of got that rap as like the quarterback whisperer. He had those Heisman winners, all that stuff before Rattler, but Rattler has imploded. And, I've heard all people kind of talk mess about Rattler. I'm not trying to hear all that. I mean, when it comes down to it, he's a kid, and maybe the streets were paved in gold before last weekend as far as his path to being a starter. But, I mean, you got to be able to do the job, and it hasn't really looked this season like Spencer Rattler can consistently do the job. So, and that
my thing on that is I feel like he's not a team player. I don't know if you've ever seen QB1. It's a show on Netflix. It shows him as he goes through high school, a couple other recruits as well. But none of his teammates liked him. His coaches didn't like him. He's not really a team guy. And as you can see, his team hasn't really rallied around him. But as soon as Caleb comes in, it seems like the team is fired up. So I just don't feel like he's more of a just him kind of person. And I've been able to kind of tell, but it was very noticeable. As soon as Caleb came in, it seems like the team rallied around him and wanted to play better. That's just how I view it. I could be totally wrong, but
Caleb gave him a better shot in the game. I mean, he wasn't making questionable decisions with the football like Rattler was. He gave them a legitimate shot, and I mean, not just a legitimate shot. He came back and won the game. I mean, how much better? I mean, it was 28-7 at one point. So,
yeah.
Let me explain to you what's on the screen here, and this is from recruits.cfb on Facebook, and on Instagram. When you go to search ou.edu, you can find any student that's there by their first and last name. And it says he's not listed in their student directory, meaning he's potentially entered the transfer portal. If you're not on the student directory, which is public, you can find that anywhere. You're not going to school there anymore. That's what we're showing you this right here. That's why I have that up there. But he is potentially in the transfer portal. And the rumors that I'm hearing from my folks, which I pride myself on being a good sports reporter. I have friends all over the country. I've had 3 different sources tell me he's heading back to Arizona, maybe Arizona State, maybe Arizona, one of those 2 teams. But there's also someone sent me something saying that maybe he's looking at South Carolina. Apparently, Shane Beamer was part of his recruiting team, from what I've been told. I don't know. It's all speculation at this point, but he's going to be a starter pretty much wherever he goes, but it looks like he will not be playing at Oklahoma.
It makes sense. I mean, Arizona's where he's from, so I'd see why he would want to go back home.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. It's amazing how the Heisman frontrunners, we were talking at the beginning of the season about
Rattler, JT Daniels,
DJ Uiagalelei, and all of them ain't worth a fuck.
Nope.
I mean, seriously, a fucking bag of fucks. That's about, literally, that's about what all of those quarterbacks are right now.
I think the front runner is Coral, or is it Coral or Corral?
It's
Corral at Ole Miss.
Yeah. My buddy Carolina Jackpot calls him the beach bum.
Runner.
He calls him the beach bum, which I think is hilarious. But Corral, by the way, I don't know what the fuck the deal is with Corral, but he looks like he's all buddy with Kiffin. Like it's just a little bit too like, yay, my big brother thing. Hey, can I share one more picture with you guys? I shared it with my other show and they seem to like it. Can anybody, I think I shared this in the group, but if I didn't, I apologize, but I want to share it here. Can anybody tell me what the fuck is this?
It's a
What
24
the
ounce
blue
Bud
fuck
Light.
is that? Can you see that? Yeah.
It's a 24 ounce Bud Light.
No, it's two guys, one wearing a jacket
Sharing
in
a beer.
90-degree weather, sharing a beer in the middle of a pandemic. If that is everything that is Tennessee right there. Fuck
They look
Tennessee.
like
Well, I mean,
You
you
see
just
the
played
expression on that guy's face.
So
Are we sure that's a beer and not a can full of jizz? He looks pretty
No, he
disgusted with
handed,
himself.
like I pulled that from a screenshot from the ESPN feed. They were handing it back and forth. Like the one guy took a drink of it. So they are sharing a beer. What a shithole Tennessee is.
Like one guy's facial expression is all buyer's remorse, and the other guy's facial expression is like, "Did you spooge in this beer?" I don't know what's going on.
Let me explain something to you, gentlemen. I'm supposed to be coming down there when Clemson plays LSU, and I'm just being honest with you. I ain't sharing beer with anybody. If I gotta fucking go down there and buy my own fucking beer, I'll do it. I'm not sharing beer.
We'll have beer for you.
Bag of dicks. I'm just saying. If y'all came here, I would have beer for you. If I'm coming down there, I don't want to share beer with anybody.
Well, no, don't touch my fucking beer. You can have one from the fridge, but don't touch the one I'm fucking
I'm not
drinking.
sharing beer with you. I'm not sharing shit. Fuck all of that. Anyway,
Well,
what else you got?
well, I mean, Bud Light is more like water, so maybe they were just trying to hydrate.
That's a possibility.
This Bud's for you.
So for Texas, so I gave you my synopsis of the Sooners. For Texas, your team, let's say you just need to figure out how to play defense late in the game. Y'all were doing fine first half. Second half, y'all didn't play a lick of fucking defense. And you only scored 3 points.
My issue with that is the fact that the defense was just on the field for way too fucking long. I mean, like the first half, the defense wasn't really on the field that much.
Well,
No,
because
they played well.
offense was actually being able to
Texas
drive
was up
down the
how
field.
many
It
points?
seems like they went into the half and they just threw everything that went well away in the trash in the first half, and they just fucking tried to come out with brand new shit in the second half, and it wasn't rolling at all. That many 3 and outs with your defense on the field that long, it's not going to work out.
Okay, Texas was up how much at one point?
28-7 was the biggest separation I thought.
28-7.
Yeah, you're up 3 touchdowns and lose. That's fucking shitty. I don't give a shit what happens. If you're up 3 touchdowns and lose, that's pretty fucking bad.
I didn't understand the offensive game plan in the second half.
Win over Oak State this weekend. So you do have my pick for this weekend. So don't fuck that up too.
I have my pick also.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Oklahoma State's a shithole. Y'all better beat them.
And the line's -5, so it's not like y'all are favored by double digits. Y'all should be able to cover -5 on OK State.
Oh, absolutely. They're gonna overcover that. Oklahoma State, they haven't. Don't get me wrong. I mean, they're not too terrible, but they're not any caliber as like they just can't. They can't outscore us. Let's put it that way.
I didn't understand what the offensive philosophy in the second half of that game was. Y'all had everything working for you in the first half. Defense was working for you in the first half. And then the second half, nothing looked the same. I was like, what happened?
I mean, look at the very first scoring drive. I mean, a bubble screen and takes it 75 yards. I mean, that's all the momentum that you need right there. And then you get a 3 and out. You score again. Everything was going our way. After they kept making, they let Caleb run a 65-yard touchdown on a 4th and 1. I mean, he was running like he looked like he had to take a shit, and nobody could catch him.
Good point, sir. Do you have anything else that you'd like to bring up on the program this evening, besides the fact that your team got fucking mouth pumped by Oklahoma in the second half?
I will say that I did watch the Ole Miss and Arkansas game. That was definitely not a defensive battle either.
No.
I said on my radio show that it reminded me of the Iowa Barnstormers with Kurt Warner at quarterback, getting off work that night before, working at the Ingles or whatever the fuck it is that he was working at, and as the bag boy, the stalker, and then going and throwing for 9 touchdowns in an Arena League game. That's what that game reminded me of. I will give Sam Pittman credit, though. He does have a big fucking sack to go for 2 there, saying, you know what, fuck this.
Yep.
I'm not going to overtime.
I'll give you that. Yes.
Coach would have went for 2. Or pussy coach would have went for 1 and tried to win in overtime. Sam Pittman has nuts that scrape the ground. He's got like Mishi got scars on her titties from falling at Talladega. He's got those same fucking scars on his nuts from them dragging the ground. I really believe that.
I was impressed by the
call. A lot of good games this past weekend. I mean, I was fairly impressed. Now is Texas A&M going to be able to win out the rest of the year? I don't think so. I think Texas A&M got lucky versus Alabama.
No.
Jimbo Fisher sucks a bag of dicks.
If Texas A&M played Alabama 9 more times, they lose 9 times.
Fuck Texas A&M.
Yep.
I said it. I don't give a shit. Look, and
I'm not sure what their record is versus LSU.
Texas can go fuck themselves too, but I really don't like Texas A&M. I don't know why. It's like, yeah, fuck Texas A&M.
We're on the same page, so that's fine. I mean, you can say fuck Texas, but as long as we can agree on fuck Texas A&M, we're totally good.
Rob Brandon just gave you permission to say fuck Texas.
Well, I mean, it's not like he's going to stop me
absolutely.
anyway.
I mean, everybody has shitty opinions.
No, I mean, it's real. Texas A&M sucks dick. They suck a bag of dicks.
Yeah, Texas A&M does suck dick. Absolutely.
I had no opinion on Texas A&M until they joined the SEC, and I haven't liked them ever since. And it probably started with Johnny Manziel.
Johnny Manziel, fuck him too. Fuck that guy.
He's probably
he's the number 1 quarterback in the Canadian League.
I tell you what, let me give you this. I'm pretty confident in this. I'm not a big bad motherfucker, but I think Johnny Manziel is the only Heisman Trophy winner I know of. I will kick the shit out of Johnny Manziel. If we're walking down the street and he said something to me, I would slap him in his bitch mouth, and he wouldn't do shit. I'd beat the fuck out of Johnny Manziel. Fuck.
You wouldn't have to.
And that motherfucker.
You'd probably be traveling with 3 people that would beat the shit out of you.
Fuck him. Fuck his fucking followers are probably pussies too. Fuck them all.
Well, they are Texas A&M fans, so of course
they're all Texas A&M fans. Cunts. All right, well.
All right, fellas. Well, I'll hop off
else?
here and I'll let somebody else talk.
Man.
All right, B.
Appreciate it. All right, there you go.
All right, yes, sir.
I love you too, son. See you later, man. All right.
Spawn of Rob.
All right.
803-470-2905. There's my son running around. My son is autistic. We've talked about this before, and sleeping is an issue with him. So at night, he sometimes he goes to bed and sometimes he doesn't. And it's one of those things where we don't really harp him because, I mean, he wants to be a good child and go to sleep, but he just can't. The cool part is, and the phone lines are open, by the way. I'm sorry I didn't answer the last one. Let me end that call. There we go. He wants to go to sleep, but he can't. So it's just his brain weighs on him, and he just wants to be up. Now he'll get up in the morning. When I get him up at 6 o'clock, you'll never know it. If he went to bed at 4, you'll get him up at 6, and he'll be happy as a lark. Won't be sleeping at school. It's the most amazing thing I've ever seen. So anyway, 803-470-2905 as I talk about
age, you'll fucking sleep.
All right, well, I think that's Andre calling, so I'll just call Andre back. There we go. We'll just call Andre since he keeps calling us. There we go. Andre? Andre.
What's happened? Man, what's wrong with your phones?
Motherfucker, I don't know. You're the goddamn executive producer of this show. Fucking pay for them, get them fixed. Fuck off.
I'm driving this damn truck. What's up, fellas?
What's going on, brother?
Hey, Andre.
Hey, before I get started, I want to make sure, do both the teams that can't mention start with the A? I know one of them.
Yeah,
no, we can talk about Atlanta.
There's one of them that's mentioned on here, and I swear to you, I'm gonna hang up on you like you fuck stick. So I'm just making sure.
No, I'm not gonna mention that one. I know who you're talking about. But
Don't
how about
mention
the one that starts with the AL?
We can talk about Atlanta.
Oh, you can talk about Alabama. That's fine. Alabama's fine.
Good. First of all,
it's the other team. Yeah.
Alabama lost to a team that barely beat freaking Colorado.
Hold on, I've got better laughing. There, that's better. Yeah.
Yes. They lost to a team. Look, I was sitting on the F-stick Saturday night, and he kept poo-pooing this and Michigan like, y'all ain't even barely beat a mediocre Pac-12 team.
Andre, slow down. I've got live audio of Fuckstick after the game. Would you like to hear it?
Sure.
Here we go. There's Fuckstick right after the game.
Oh,
Roll tears.
Look, you know, so that's why I can't say fuck Texas A&M, because you know what? They are now a national treasure. They beat Alabama.
Fuck Texas A&M. I don't
Look, they basically showed us exactly what we thought after Alabama barely beat Florida. That Alabama is not that damn good compared to what they have been. I'm not saying they're not that damn good in the country, because, I mean, let's be honest, everybody's a shithole this year, you know? But they're really not that good. I really, truly think that Georgia can beat them if they can find any offense whatsoever.
Georgia's the best looking team in college football, and I want to puke in my mouth a little bit when I say that. But
no, I had to pay money for this audio. We got to play it again. Hold on. There's Fuckstick after the game. That's poor Fuckstick.
Well, here's another thing I want to mention. By the way, I'm watching the Robin Kell show. Great show tonight. I got to agree with with y'all's thoughts about Kentucky fans. Here's the deal. And look, I got to bang on Clemson a little bit too. When I was stationed in South Carolina at Shaw Air Force Base, there were no Clemson fans. That's how I feel about Kentucky fans this year. All of a sudden, we've been here. No, you haven't. Shut up. Y'all haven't paid attention to football
I'm not joking. Like, you know, I have my podcast with Kale, and we had at one point, like, I think close to 200 people watching that show tonight. Okay. And we had plenty of Kentucky fans in there running their mouth. But I had somebody call my Fox Sports radio show today, and this guy said this with as straight and as honest as I'm saying it right now. He goes, why is it that more people think Florida has a better chance of beating Georgia than Kentucky does? Why is that?
Because you're Kentucky.
And I literally, played by worth of crap this year.
Well, but that was my thing. Was I wanted to say, but of course I'm on the radio and I can't say it. But the first thing that came to my mouth was, because you're a fucking shithole. You're a fucking shithole program. That's why. You're not fucking Florida, you cunt. You've never won a national title. Shut your fucking mouth. But I had to just sit there and smile, and just say, yeah.
So do you win games by
Florida?
Your history?
Florida's not worth the crap, and neither is LSU.
All right, well, hold on, and let me address the gnome. It's not about your history. It's about the program prestige that you have and the players that you have, okay? Yes, Kentucky has a good offensive line. I'll give them that. But their quarterback is a fuckhead. He is not very good at all. And, look, I want Georgia to lose every game they play, too. It'd make me happier than a pig in shit if they won on Saturday up there, if Kentucky did. But let's just be honest. They're not in the same league as Georgia. They're just not. Just stop with that shit. You're 6-0.
Now, I will say the spread on that game is 24.5 points, and I don't think Georgia covers it.
That's the one time this year I would think Georgia's not going to cover.
Well, you guys roll with Kentucky on that if you want.
The biggest Kentucky fans are this weekend? Alabama fans. They're the biggest Kentucky fans. I have a feeling that Alabama don't want to face Georgia.
No.
I don't think anybody wants to play Georgia right now. Georgia's kicking the shit out of people.
Georgia.
They're praying to God that an upset happens and Florida upsets Georgia.
And I'm not just saying this because I'm a Clemson guy. I knew after the Clemson game, with the way that they were pushing around Brian Brzee and Tyler Davis, who are two guys that are going to get drafted in the first 2 rounds of the NFL draft. That Georgia offensive line was pushing them around. But the luckily the Clemson secondary and the linebackers kept them from getting into the end zone. But Georgia's a fucking machine right now. They really are, and I don't think. I mean, I know it's week 6, and they do have Kirby Smart, who is a fucking idiot, but that's the only thing that's hindering them is Kirby Smart as their head coach because he'll fuck them over eventually.
I think we're gonna see a team out of the West with 2 losses in the SEC championship game. That's what I think.
It's possible.
I would love to see that.
One loss Alabama, one loss Nick Saban is a motherfucker. I think Nick Saban will just go and he's fucking laid the wood to those guys this week. I feel bad for Mississippi State. They're gonna get their dick kicked in. Sorry.
It's gonna be bad, dude. They're gonna have to call the police on for murder.
Well, and let's make sure that we understand this too. Georgia's really good, but Alabama, especially if Nick Saban knows and he starts working his guys up to it, Alabama's not going to be intimidated by Georgia. They're one of the few teams that'll walk on the field with them, and it's not going to be like, oh, that Georgia G on your helmet, makes you better than we are. No, Alabama doesn't give 2 fucks. Now they may get their ass kicked, but it's not going to be, watching Georgia get off the bus because they could give 2 shits. So there's
I got
that.
A quote though from the great philanthropist Mike Tyson. Everybody's got a plan till they get punched in the mouth.
And that's a very true
Alabama's
statement.
gonna have a plan until Georgia punches their ass in the mouth.
I don't
realize this ain't Georgia of like a couple years ago.
This ain't Texas A&M.
I would disagree.
This too. Hold on. Let's make sure of this too. Georgia does have issues. Okay. Now they've had matchups where those issues haven't been brought to pass. In the matchup against Arkansas, their quarterback only threw the ball 11 times. You're not going to beat Alabama throwing the ball 11 times. I don't give a fuck. That's not going to happen. They're going to have to be more balanced. Now, Stetson Bennett the 5th or whatever the fuck. Man, that sounds like one of those guys from Revenge of the Nerds that was in like the Alpha Beta house. Remember that? That's an old reference. That sounds like one of the names from that guy. He's just yelling at people, nerds, nerds. It just sounds like that kind of guy. But
nerds
on his shoulder. Yeah, exactly. But he plays with a chip on his shoulder. But let's be honest, he's only a couple of inches taller than the gnome. And that's going to eventually catch up with him. And JT Daniels, by the way, he is soft. He is a soft motherfucker. I don't
WFT soft.
Exactly. So they've got quarterback issues because Stetson Bennett is not a good quarterback. He'll lead them to wins over teams they're supposed to get, but when they have to square off with Alabama, Nick Saban will draw up something for him. And LSU, not LSU, but Georgia has issues at wide receiver. They've lost some guys. They do have good running backs, but there are things that they're going to get tested. And Alabama can beat them. They're the only team in the country, I think.
Y'all seem to forget that Georgia looks good every year until the SEC championship or the college football playoff.
Exactly.
Not too good. Now, by the way, so Rob, the picture, I had an answer for you about the Tennessee picture.
Oh, hold on, this picture.
Pimp and hoe.
That's the Tennessee what?
Pimp and hoe. That's what it is. Pimp
Look,
and hoe.
I don't think Edwin's seen this picture. Edwin, look at this picture, man. These motherfuckers are sharing this beer. I mean, what the fuck?
That's what it looks like, a pimp and a hoe.
A pimp and a hoe?
That's what it looks like.
That's
seriously.
funny.
When I saw that at the Robin Kale show, I'm like, that's exactly what I think.
No, maybe that's the facial expressions. Maybe I misread it. Maybe that's I'm about to put my dick in that ass, and the other guy who's got the hand at the bottom of the beer is like, fuck.
Goddamn, Dave said that too easy. If I'm gonna put that dick in that ass. Damn it, Dave.
So is one of the teams we can't discuss start with an L or no?
No, you can discuss that.
Okay.
Discuss them.
All right,
there's only one team left. I mean, literally, just telling you. You bring up this one team, and I'm hanging up on you.
I already know the one team. I already know it because I probably made your butt hurt last night about it.
Fuck yourself, down the fire. Fuck yourself. Don't do it.
All right. So LSU, okay? LSU.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course we could talk about LSU.
Y'all see the press conference that Ed Orgeron had in the Kentucky game, and I think I mentioned this with Rob. Did y'all see what he said about his surprise of the Kentucky Russian attack?
Yeah.
That's the game.
Better than he thought it was.
Well, look, there was something better too that happened in today actually. So on Monday they asked him about Eli Ricks, and they asked him if Eli Ricks was going to play, and he said yes. As far as I know, he's going to play. Then he gets on the SEC teleconference today and says, "Oh well, Eli Ricks is out for the rest of the season." So
now Eli Ricks' mom did say that he's not transferring anything. He actually is getting shoulder surgery.
And I'm fine with that, but that just came across as just kind of, like Orgeron didn't know what was going on, but that's just me.
The Kentucky thing, I mean, how do you know that Kentucky's Russian attack was that good? That means he didn't even watch tape. That bothers me bad. I'm sorry. At this point, how can you keep the man through the rest of the season? I know Scott Woodward's, track record shows he keeps the coaches through the end of the season and then fires them. But here's the problem. He's now becoming a poison. It's not about the players on the field. It's a poison. And I think Missy, she's about brain dead. I'm sorry. Love her to death, but she's brain dead. Talking about why would you want to sit there and pay these people out? Here's the reason why. If you sit there and you have fans that start disengaging from the damn team, they're not going to spend money. Jordy Culotta actually had a really good comment in the last couple of days. They might not have more than 50,000 people in Tiger Stadium for the Florida game. There's people trying to get rid of tickets for the Florida game. That's why you get rid of a coach.
One thing, Andre. It's an 11 o'clock game, and second of all, Orgeron's contract lasts till March, so we can wait till the end of the season, and it's still the same exact payout. So it doesn't fucking matter.
Well, look on this front though. This is from my outside perspective looking in. Okay. Here's what I think. Orgeron is he's going to get fired. I think that's just rock solid. I think if they win out, he still gets fired.
Yes.
But why I don't see what the big deal is in firing him now and then putting someone else in, because see, if you do that and you have somebody that comes in, and let's say it's your defensive coordinator, that's the guy who takes over. Okay. I don't know who they'll have, who the fuck it'll be, but they'll have someone there that takes over. Well, whoever. What happens if he wins out? And then all of a sudden, your administration's probably looking for a big name hire, but they're going to have to look at this guy that wins out. And I'm not saying that they will, but they're putting themselves into a position where if a guy, let's say that, what do you got? 6 games left? Let's say he goes 4-2, but looks competitive all the way through. Then you're going to have to tell that guy, 4-2 is not good enough. We're still moving on. And I think that's something that I know. And what did Ed Orgeron do when he went somewhere else? Won a national title. So I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but they don't want to put themselves into that position. Oh, the season's shit. No one gives a shit. Now, in the front of right, but no. Here's the thing: the LSU fans, they're good fans. When they bring in a new coach, they're going to pack that fucking stadium next year, regardless. They're going to have their shit kicked in for right now, but they'll still they'll come out and they're going to show up and they'll be ready to go for next season. It's not like people are going to stop being an LSU fan over 2 shit seasons. I just don't see that. Are you going to turn in your LSU gear over it? No. You're going to wait for this season to end and wait for the next guy to come up.
Here's the issue, though. Whenever there's the interim coach who comes in, it engages fans a little bit, because let's just see what happens, I'm sorry. They should get rid of his ass.
LSU is strong enough
now.
of a program. They don't fucking need it. They don't need it. They've got SEC money.
Now.
You don't need it. You don't need that shit, dude.
But we do need
what?
Recruits. And to me, the longer the Orgeron's there, the more of a chance that we lose recruits.
You think some of those guys aren't going to leave because of Orgeron himself? I mean, seriously.
I think a lot of guys actually might be encouraged to come, because look at what's going on, man. who in their right mind, if you're worth your weight in salt, would want to come to LSU to this shit show? Seriously. You know what?
I'm not trying to shit on your parade right now, but let me show you something here because this might change your mind a little bit. No, it's not bad. I'm just saying. Oh well, I'll show it to everybody here. Okay, well, I'll tell everybody that's here. The 2021 the 2021 rankings of LSU is the number 3 recruiting class, as you can see right there, 23 commits. The 2022 class, let's see where LSU is. Are they in? They're number 9 in the country. So that's what Ed Orgeron has done. So as far as recruits go, you think all those guys are going to stay if Ed Orgeron leaves? No.
Hey, here's the thing: if you look at that 2022, the classes that are ranked higher than them right now, Oregon 21 commits, Notre Dame 21 commits, LSU's only got 15 in that right there. So
did you know?
Right.
Did you know
once they fill that board, they're going to be higher.
Yeah.
Well, here's the deal. So during the Auburn game, there was a guy from Washington, the guy they're trying to get on for the 2022 class, right? He paid on his own dime to come to LSU. It wasn't an official visit, right? Ed Orgeron didn't even freaking talk to him. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. You know?
Look, but respect. Look,
freaking now.
Look, and I'm starting to sound like Edwin because I'm sure Edwin will make the same point too. That shit happens all the time with coaches, man. I mean, there's so many guys coming in. You're gonna miss some of them.
Defensive tackle.
Brother, you've got the 9th ranked recruiting class in 2022. You finished 3rd in 2021.
You're just looking for anything
to nitpick. It's not recruiting. It's not like he's not recruiting there, buddy. You have 2 top 10 classes in a row.
Fired. He ain't recruiting no more. You get fired. You know, Jordan Kamada, once again, he had a good point of something. Florida has people that are looking at going to Florida. They're going to be going to the LSU game to watch Florida, right? They're going to see a stadium that's half freaking empty. That's going to eliminate them from even considering LSU.
All right. Well, by the way, LSU is ranked 9th in the 2022 recruiting class. Florida is ranked 14th. Just for perspective. Look, brother, I'm telling you what you got right now. I'm not trying to get into a pecker contest with you. I'm telling you what you've got right now. I'm not saying you should keep Orgeron, but I'm saying that as far as the recruiting goes, that's what you got. I guarantee you this. Orgeron leaves. If Orgeron leaves, you will not finish with the top 10 class. Do you want to bet me on that?
No,
that depends on who we bring in.
If Orgeron don't leave, they won't finish in the top 10 class.
We will.
He's going to retain some of these guys he's got.
Yeah.
I don't know,
We'll definitely finish top 10.
Well, I don't think you'll finish in the top 20 without Orgeron.
I don't think we'll finish in the top 20 with Orgeron. So what's the use of keeping the man? It's ridiculous.
We'll definitely finish in the top 10 regardless.
Yes.
Depends who they get.
Right
Depends.
there.
So that's another thing I wanted to mention right quick, too.
We're not going to get a chunk.
So y'all mentioned ULL earlier today, right?
They're the best team. They're the best team in the state of Louisiana.
They are absolutely the best team in the state of Louisiana.
I don't want to hear any shit. They're the best team in the state of Louisiana.
They are
the
best team.
That's fucking true.
They are. Who's better?
Fuck nobody. Fuck them.
Exactly. So here's the deal. A couple weeks ago, and I'm not sure if y'all saw this, Billy Napier was playing Ohio, and I didn't see this till today. And it was an ESPN national televised game, right?
Right.
When he came out the field at halftime, the reporter was talking to him, and he went for a touchdown instead of a field goal, right? Well, the reporter was asking about that. He says, "Scared money don't make big money," or something like that. Let me tell you something, dude. I want him at LSU bad now, dude. Because look,
Andre, I guess you didn't watch the game.
With Nick Saban and Dabo at Alabama. Do what?
Andre, I guess you didn't watch the game last night. They were all wearing those T-shirts.
I saw it. I'm like, holy God, man.
They were all wearing those T-shirts. They made T-shirts that
I
said,
love it. Yeah, and I think it's why I saw something about it today.
Wait. What did the T-shirt say? I don't know. What did it say? What did the T-shirt say? I don't know.
Andre, the scared money don't make big money or something. Or was that?
Oh, I would have a fucking picture of the state with the Lafayette logo in the middle that just says "Best in the State." That's what I would have.
Yeah, no shit.
Fuck look, all of that. I would be a dickhead. Oh God, yeah.
I would. I know Woodward's gonna probably talk to him, but somebody mentioned that Woodward's gonna probably hire a Sexton agent, right? Or a Sexton client. He is a Sexton agent or client. I would love to see Billy Napier out there because he's run that program at ULL like Alabama. It's no nonsense, no BS. You wouldn't have that kind of drama that you had with freaking Orgeron. And here's the deal: you can probably get him a lot cheaper than James Franklin and Fickle and all them too. And here's the deal. So he was offered the Auburn job, but with the caveat of that he has to hire certain people on his staff. He could have been in the freaking SEC if he wanted to be. And I said this last year too when he turned that job down. I'm like, it seems like he's looking for something more particular. And it kind of makes you wonder if Woodward has kind of gotten his ear and said, hey, you really want an SEC job, chill out for a little bit. It really, really makes you think that. And when people poo-poo Billy Napier, I'm like, guys, y'all have not seen how he's changed the culture of UL football. I mean, Jonathan, you know damn sure the shit show they used to be before he came in.
But see, I can't agree with you. I cannot agree with you about that because HUD had them rolling. HUD had them rolling, and then he had a couple bad seasons.
They were not like this at all,
fans stopped showing up, and then they got rid of them. And here we are with Napier. Now, I agree they were not with HUD what they are with Napier, but HUD took them to 4 straight bowl games.
I'm telling you, dude, they were not like what they are now. I like the way he runs his program. I like his swagger. I like everything about it. And to me, LSU would be great under Napier. I mean, you see what he's done bringing in talent into Lafayette. If you can do that at a smaller scale in Lafayette, and you got to compete against a flagship school like LSU for recruits, what can the man do in Louisiana? I heard somebody talking about if you can actually let's say you don't get any recruits from outside the state of Louisiana, if you can keep all the recruits in Louisiana, you have a top 15 class just by itself because of the in-state talent.
Well, that's what's happening right now because LSU still gets whoever they want. It's the other players from Louisiana that are sticking around and not going out of state to stay at Lafayette. That's what's happening. He's not taking anybody from LSU.
No,
I'm not saying he is, but he has to compete with talent. I mean, hell, if you're worth a damn, you're going to choose LSU every time against UL. But the thing is, what he's done, I think it could work at LSU. I think he'd be pretty damn good at it. And plus, he already has the relationship with all the high school coaches in the state any damn ways. It would be a very easy transition. And all the LSU fans that want, people like Lane Kiffin or Bill O'Brien, I'm like, y'all are missing the big picture. This guy right here, and I keep hearing people say, well, he needs to go somewhere else and do it. No, you don't. No, you don't. I mean, hell, look at Kirby Smart. He wasn't even a damn head coach.
Kirby Smart.
And he got the job at Georgia,
Fuck him.
So this man right here has built a program as a head coach. Yeah, it's not a Power 5, but, dude, he's competing against Power 5 teams. So I think he would be a really, really good hire.
You can think that, but in reality, who they should go get, but he's too smart, is Dave Clawson. Who they will end up with is Hugh Freeze because that's the big man.
By the way, I tried calling the Robin Kale show to cuss you out when you said that. I was going to tell you, if they hire Hugh Freeze, I'm going to drive my ass to Columbia and kick your ass.
Hugh Freeze,
putting that idea in their head.
Hugh Freeze, he found Jesus. Why are you trying to kick a man who has found Jesus and wants to bring it back to the SEC? He has found God at Liberty.
Because look, we've already had a shit show, man. I don't want any chance of a shit show coming back to Baton Rouge.
I'm telling you, Hugh Freeze is the guy they're going to get.
Nope.
That's what's going to happen.
Nope. Man, look, people will revolt if that happens. But look, I would rather get Lane Kiffin. He's a shit show over Hugh Freeze, man. Come on, bro. Come on.
Hugh Freeze.
Well, hell, if we're going to do that, why don't you get Bobby Petrino while we're at it?
Well, I mean, if you wanted to go for complete idiots, why don't you go with John Gruden as the head coach, Will Muschamp as your defensive coordinator, and Hugh Freeze as the
we already
OC?
got a complete idiot as head coach.
Just
if
saying, you might as well have
change?
fucking all over the place. Why not?
Anyway.
All right. Well,
That's
Andre,
all
do
I
you have
wanted to
anything
say.
else? All right. Anything else to say?
Roll Tide off a cliff. And go Astros!
So, I think it can be said possibly that between the state of Louisiana and the state of South Carolina, their best two teams may be from the Sun Belt.
I think Coastal's pretty good. Yeah. Coastal might beat Clemson. I don't know. I think that Clemson's offense is going to get right, and the people that keep running their mouths about Clemson, they're going to learn. The beautiful Bobby Eaton had a great phrase that he used to use with the great Jim Cornette, and it is very simple. You'll fuck around and find out, and that's what's going to happen. People are going to fuck around and find out. Everybody's running their mouths about Clemson. Those are, by the way, are teams that can't fucking compete with them. Seriously. You can't compete with them on a national level, and that's just the way it is.
Is it a South Carolina school that might be in the SEC that can't get Clemson's dick out their mouth?
I'm talking about competing with Clemson in the CFP era. There are not a lot of teams that can say, you know what, we can roll out and play and be as consistent as Clemson has been, and they're just not. But they want to run their mouths because Clemson's had a little bit of a down spot.
Yeah, this is South Carolina's year.
Fuck off. fucking get fucking crabs. Andre says Wake's gonna win the ACC. Andre can eat a bag of dicks too. 803-470-2905, 803-470-2905.
That's some asshole asked me that question. Like I'm a Clemson fan. I'm not a Clemson fan. I could give a fuck about Clemson. However, there's gonna be that one game where I will be pulling for Clemson to score 63 to fucking nothing against that fucking retarded fucking fan base team from that state.
Well, Clemson's going to get right on that side of the ball. And by the way, South Carolina fans, look, I don't rip them too much on with my buddy Kale because he is a true fan, and he's been a fan from when they had seasons where they were 1-10 and 0-11, and he went to all those fucking games. So I mean, he's a true fan, okay? And I don't like kicking him because he's my buddy.
It's not Kel.
But I'm just saying. There is a section of that fan base that it's like, oh well, we got Shane Beamer going to be. Shut up.
Exactly.
Shut up. You're not that good. You've won 3 games. Congratulations. Here are your 3 wins: East Carolina, Eastern Illinois, and fucking who was the third one? I don't even remember. Troy. There's your 3 wins. You have wins. If you're talking about wins over a school that has a direction in its name, I don't want to hear your mouth. I really don't. If there's a direction in your school's name, you're probably not very fucking good.
Well, South Carolina has a direction in their name.
I'd love to hear it. That's a good point too. I'm just saying, I can't think of any schools that have like a direction in their name that's like, yeah, they're pretty good. Can't think of any. North Carolina's not very good this year. East or West, you're pretty much a shithole. All right, 803-470-2905.
I mean, West Virginia hasn't done shit in forever.
Just saying, you got a direction in your school name. You're not really that good. All right, Chucky says the Braves are winning the World Series. You know, Chucky needs to just shut up.
You know what? The way I look at it right now, it's one game at a time. I know that's fucking cliche. I know it's cliche, but I mean, if we make it to the World Series, I'll be fucking ecstatic. It's been so long. Right now, it's just one game at a fucking time. I'm really happy to just be in the NLCS.
Yeah, I fuck all those other teams. I ain't trying to do all that shit. On fucking Dave's team had one fucking job. Fuckers.
Yep.
Fuckers. Could have been America's team, Dave. I would have rooted for you against the fucking Red Sox too.
Yeah, because fuck the Red Sox.
Fuck the Red Sox forever. Fuck them. Boston's full of racists, by the way. Oh, someone on the Rob and Kale show said something that I thought was funny. Some Kentucky fan called, and I'm using this because it's kind of funny. He said Tennessee is a communist school because they had Army on the schedule, and they paid Army off so they could play Akron instead of Army this year. They didn't want to play Army, so they don't like the troops. He said it real too. I was like, oh my God. I was like, all right, brother, I don't think it's true, but that's kind of fucking funny.
It's an interesting take.
That's some grade A. That's some grade A smack right there. You don't like this country because you wouldn't schedule Army.
I guess they can't stop the run.
Tennessee's not that good. Not that good at all.
I mean, the RPO, which is going to be a run.
Yeah. Fuck Tennessee. Does Mishi know that the Rays were eliminated? I don't know. I don't think. Should somebody tell Mishi that the Rays got eliminated? I don't think she knows.
Wait, how did the Red Sox get in?
They beat the Yankees in the playoffs in the wild card, and then they beat the Rays.
Oh.
So, yeah, the Rays are out there, dear. That's thanks, Mishi.
Hey, thanks for watching the show, Mishi.
The Rays will play the White Sox for the pennant. Which can't happen, by the way.
This doesn't even watch baseball. Okay. I don't. They may not be able to get TV up there in Kentucky, man. They don't.
Wait.
Together.
Go Rays, but I don't watch baseball. So why would you even pump the Rays?
Because she's from Florida.
No, she's not.
She's from all over the place, dude.
She's from America, basically.
Mishi's moved more around than a military brat.
We're not gonna mock Mishi for moving. She's had to move now. We can mock her.
Sometimes them tornadoes just pick up your trailer and sling it into another state. You got to go where the trailer goes.
Holy shit, Dave! God damn it, Dave!
Hey, nobody ever asked me an ass.
Oh my God!
Like the Wizard of Oz.
Oh my God! Hold on, now.
He left. He doesn't want to be a part of it.
Yes, the Expos are going to win it all. Wait, no.
The Expos?
It's a strike. They're not going to win.
Man.
Was that 92? No, 93. 93. The Expos had a fucking killer team. And then
I had to leave there for a minute. My God, Dave. Holy shit.
Then they went on strike, and the Expos never got it back from there.
I didn't say that, Mishi, just so you know.
We all heard who said it. I own my shit.
I know, Mishi. That's what I said. You are from fucking Florida. She grew up in the Tampa Bay area.
All right. Well, there you go with that. Do you guys want to pick games before we get out of here?
Yeah.
All right. We'll do that really quick here. This is from the Callaway's Pick'em Challenge. And we're going to give you the spreads as the way they started. Auburn at Arkansas. Auburn +3. Arkansas is giving up 3. Which way you rolling there, Gnome?
I think I'm gonna go with Auburn.
Arkansas.
I think Auburn's a shit show. Fuck them. Fuck Auburn. Yeah, they're. By the way, that's a Gnome. By the way,
I normally made my picks by now, but I've been too busy. So this is the first time I'm hearing the challenge.
All right, well there you go. Let's see here. The next pick is Kentucky at Georgia. Kentucky is a 24.5 point underdog. I think Georgia's gonna mouth pump them.
I think they're gonna win by 24 1/4. So I'm going with Kentucky.
I'm gonna take Kentucky in the points.
Next matchup is Oklahoma State at Texas.
Texas
I'm gonna take Texas minus 5. Yep.
I think Texas covers.
Texas minus 5. I think Texas wins straight up, but I thought that last week too.
Let me just put the whole fucking score.
How'd that work out, Dave?
Great for 3.5 quarters.
Yeah, games are 4 quarters. Fuck me. Let's see here. The next matchup is Florida at LSU. Florida's a 3.5 point favorite. That line's ballooned to 10 points, by the way.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Andre's over there fucking kicking himself in the dick.
I would take Florida by 14 points. I would take Florida by 21 points.
I'm with Dave.
Fairness, do you guys remember last season when we were saying the same shit when they went down to the swamp and they were 17-point dogs?
Hey.
Yeah,
but for that shoe.
Florida, they're going to double knot all their shoes this year.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Florida. I tried to find some way to rally Ed Orgeron because I don't know. I like pissing off on him.
As an LSU fan, I would love to pick LSU, but I just can't.
LSU fucked me last week. I'm not letting it happen again.
Tennessee +4 at home. I got Old Piss running wild.
Oh yeah. We'll miss all day.
For sure.
Michigan State at Indiana. Indiana is getting 3 at home. I'm taking Michigan State because everybody doubts Michigan State all year, and they just keep winning.
Yep. I'm with you there.
What do you think, Dave?
Agreed.
Pitt's at Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech is giving up 1.5, 3:30 kickoff. Pitt, I think, has one of the better offenses in the country. Kenny Pickett, by the way, their starting quarterback is number 3 on Mel Kiper's boards for quarterback, which is pretty outstanding when you really stop and think about it because, people knew about him, but they didn't think that he was really all that great. But he's turned into a pretty good quarterback there for Pitt. Pitt went into Tennessee and won. Virginia Tech has losses to West Virginia, and I can't remember who the other losses to. I'm going to take Virginia Tech to win, though.
Me also.
I was thinking the same.
Mostly because Vatek's at home, so.
Yes, that's the only reason.
NC State at Boston College. Boston College is giving up 2.5 or 2 points at home, or giving 2 points at home. NC State, Dave Doran's got them looking pretty good. Their only loss in the season is at Mississippi State. Which one you rolling there, Dave?
I actually picked Boston College on this one.
I took NC State because I don't like Boston College's defense. It's not very good.
Yeah.
Gnome, which way you going?
Oh, definitely NC State.
Army's at Wisconsin. Army is getting 10 points on the road. Every year, Army almost gets somebody, and this year's Army team that's going to go in there is the Wisconsin team. I think Army will get within 10. I really do.
I don't think Army can score enough points to be within 10.
I'm not picking Army, and I'm in the Army.
What? That's the line of the show. I'm not picking Army. I'm in the fucking Army. That's great. Ball State at Eastern Michigan. That's the Cale Hall special.
Yeah, I was about to say, got to be the Cale Hall fucking special.
That's giving up 3 points at home. Ball State, the alma mater of David Letterman, giving up 3. I'm gonna take Ball State.
Well, yeah, because they're playing a directional school. It's got to be Ball State.
Yeah, exactly. And Vanderbilt at South Carolina. Vanderbilt is getting 16 points on the road. That's actually up to 20. Man, South Carolina's offense is shit, but I think they cover. Vanderbilt's a shithole.
I believe South Carolina covers this one.
I think when it comes down to it, I'm gonna end up picking Vandy.
Fair enough.
Good. I need you to pick some different ones to make up for that week that I missed picks.
Yeah, well, you're not gonna catch up anyways.
And I keep catching up. And
what Dave's talking about here is, we have a little friend group, and I think the closest one to me might be Dave, and you're down by like 5.
4.
Hold on, I can show you the standings. We like to see the standings. I don't know where we are in the standings. Hold on, let's see.
I caught Rob, and I'm about to catch you.
I think you and Rob are tied.
I even went back just to. They won't count, obviously. But so I missed week 2 because that was Ida week and I was doing hurricane stuff. So I did not care about the Callaway's pick'em that week. Well, I went back just to look.
You cared more about those fucking people.
Well,
Yeah.
Fuck
yeah.
me.
Fuck
so
those
without looking at anything, straight up, I would have picked 5 winners. I'd be ahead of you by 1 point right now. So be glad.
Let's look
that
at
Hurricane Ida has given you a 4-point lead.
The silver lining of Hurricane Ida.
All right, so here's the standings. Let's see how far we got to go down before we find somebody from the group.
I'm on page
right there at the bottom.
I'm right there.
There's Jonathan's 33. The leader's at 40. So Jonathan's 7 off the pace. Let's see here. How far do we got to go down? Where's Andre Mishi, or where the hell are they at? I don't even see them. Let's see here.
Oh, Andre's going. Mishi's like 4th from the bottom.
Yeah. Okay. Well, goddamn.
I think y'all at 28
this year.
I'm at 29.
I'm at 29. I think. Yeah, I'm at 29 with Dave.
And Edwin Reeves.
Goes downhill from there. And Edwin had a great week, by the way. Edwin had 6. Edwin's played a lot better. Now, his first week, he had a 1. And then he goes 5, 5, 8, 4, 6. Edwin's been picking some pretty good games. You got to give Edwin credit. After going 1 in the first week, he's fucking been a lot better. A lot better. So give him some credit.
But it's just like fucking rankings. We have nothing to compare.
Andre's at 16. Andre's been shitty.
But he doesn't have any points for 3 weeks.
Well, I can't make him a pick. Shit.
Right.
I have to. I'm going to send everybody the fucking thing right now so everybody can pick. I'm going to put it in the damn fuckstick chat so everybody has it. I don't want to hear anybody, I didn't get the perks, even though everybody knows where to go. It's right there for you, but there you go. That's where we are picking games. So there's that.
In Edwin's defense, week 1's a tough one because you have nothing to compare anything to. You're just based off of media hype and preseason rankings.
Okay, but I would just like to point out that in week 1, Edwin got 1, and Chucky Fuckstick got 8.
Chucky Fuckstick was just picking based off of their jersey colors.
Yeah. Andre, you should pick because the last place person gets a dick trophy. That's not a joke. If you will get a trophy in the shape of a penis if you finish last. So make sure that you pick Andre.
Now I'm going to flub all my picks just so I can have a dick trophy next to my penis on the show.
It's not a joke. We have a dick trophy. I order it. It's a trophy that's in the shape of a penis. That goes
it looks like that rocket that Captain Kirk flew on.
No, I'll show you the one that I order. Hold on.
Have you seen the rocket that Captain Kirk flew on?
Fuck. He's 90 years old. Hold on. Let's see here.
It was actually kind of cool, man. It was cool. That whole 6 fucking minutes.
Where is it?
You fucking asshole.
I'll show you the picture of it. Hold on. I have there's one that I order that it literally is a dick trophy. Hold on a second here. Where is it?
And when you hand it out, you say, "Here's a dick trophy for you, you dick."
Yeah, here's a trophy that's shaped like a penis because your picks fucking sucked. Hold on. God damn it. Which one is it? Let's see here. I want to show everybody this because here it is right here. There we go. I will share this with everyone.
Andre, that shit's not gone in my fucking man cave. Fuck off.
That would be perfect. Hold on. Let's see here. Let's stop sharing this.
That's cool. I'll put it up and I'll just fucking put your name on it. Hey, this is what my buddy Andre gave me because he's a dick.
There you go. There's the penis trophy right there.
The world champion dick.
World champion with a dick. That's what you get if you finish.
Keep it on my mantle if I win it.
Did Rob say that word or something and he had to hang up on himself? Maybe so. Which is better? Who needs fucking Clemson or South Carolina fans in this motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? All he has to do is log us on to this whole StreamYard, and we can fucking do this by ourselves. We don't need fucking Rob. You know what I mean, Dave? Speaking of, Dave, next week is the 1 year anniversary of the show.
Oh, well, I didn't make it on until after the show started.
The first appearance of Average Dave was Thanksgiving Eve.
Trivia.
Yes.
When Bill Purnell beat me.
And you were so successful.
Hold on. You can do the StreamYard for free, but there are certain things that they don't give you, like the ability to, you can only stream for a set amount of time. You can only go to one place instead of two. That's why I have to pay for the StreamYard. So that's it.
Yeah, but we're not trying to do it for free. We're doing it on your account.
Yeah. Andre's talking about you could do StreamYard for free. Yeah, but it's like fucking a girl with only the tip. It's not really worth it. Somebody says I should dress up real nice for the 1 year anniversary. I'm not doing that shit. I wear the same thing every show.
I'm wearing my fucking tux.
That's it. You don't have a tux. Where'd you get your tux? Baby Gap?
I bet you fucking Amazon. Where else do you get tuxes from?
Fucking Baby Gap. That's where you got yours. Fucking midget.
No, I'm a little bit bigger now.
Oh, so nice. That means next week. So I make the schedule for all the Joes that work at my COVID site, and I'll be off the day and the day after the show. So yeah,
you can prep for the show and recover from the show.
Are you talking about? Next week is like the year anniversary of the show? Is that what it is?
Yeah,
that is correct.
Fuck, I didn't think we would do this show for a year. How the fuck did I go into that? Well,
because remember we got rid of our old executive producer and now we got Andre. It's a little bit cooler now.
Our old executive producer. I mean,
you should send him a fucking trophy.
I'm not sending him shit. I'm not sending him shit. Send him a bag of dicks. I think J-Lo and Dave do it themselves next week. Oh, you want them to do the show by themselves? You don't need me here? Fine.
No, but we still
only works with all three.
No, I'm just saying. I stand by that. I'm not. If Dave or the Gnome can't do it, then I don't do it. But if they want to do the show without me, trust me. No. I get enough fucking airtime every week.
Yeah,
that was the deal. That was.
Still works with all three of us.
I get fucking enough airtime all fucking week. I do this show because I like it.
He's been on, Brandon.
I can do it all. Andre's been on the show before. Yeah, buddy.
Andre's been on. Chucky Fuckstick's been on. Michelle's been on.
I think Andre probably Andre has probably co-hosted the most out of besides us of anybody, like a full regular episode. I think Andre's probably done 3 of them.
Look, I may decide to pull out the stuff on Friday night if Clemson doesn't play well against Syracuse. I might do a surprise CSF late nights on Friday night, and it might be just me just fucking ranting and being pissed off and just fucking.
Oh no, you don't have to do it alone. I'll be here Friday night.
Oh, you'll be here Friday night. I'm just saying, if Clemson looks like shit, I might do that show. I mean, it might be in the mix. That might happen. We used to have Chucky Fuckstick on, but every Chucky Fuckstick episode was, "Come on, talk to me, Saban's penis." Did you know that Nick Saban has fucking 800 national titles?
No, it's like as time went on, Saban's dick got further and further in his throat, and it was harder and harder to understand what the fuck he was saying. So we just stopped taking his calls.
We've had some shows where we've learned a lot about people.
like the time Mishi peed on live air.
Yeah, I mean, we weren't expecting that, but we've Mishi with her Talladega stories was fucking goddamn. Go back and look at that. That's in the archives somewhere.
I think we have to save some of this for the 1-year anniversary.
I don't care, but I just want to throw this out there too. Since we've been doing this show, the LSU hasn't played very well.
Nope.
Maybe it shows bad karma for the Tigers. Is that fair?
Yeah, but
I'm just being honest.
We lost to Missouri before the show started. Okay.
Are you sure? I don't remember.
I'm positive. I'm the show historian.
You don't have Missouri's dick dragged on you. Jesus Christ.
Brandon, why do you feel left out, buddy?
Because he hasn't co-hosted yet.
Texas fans.
Oh yeah, I don't think we could let somebody from the Big 12 co-host. So.
It's like we can't have somebody on the show that supports a team that runs out of a uterus every game. We can't fucking have that.
It's halfway through the 4th quarter. We can stop now.
I don't discriminate.
Do a show on Sunday night. I don't know, Andre. Let me think about it. Well, see, here's the thing, and this is behind the scenes stuff. Most of you guys know this, but some of you don't. So if you'll notice in the group, I don't really post anything pretty much from Friday night until probably Sunday morning. And that's because I am a credentialed member of the media. Yes, I know. People like, fuck the media. No, but I mean, I cover the South Carolina football team. I cover the Clemson football team for iHeartRadio. So I am busier than a whole bag of dicks from then on out. So it's kind of hard for me to do anything. And then I manage the pick'em that we have here, which is pretty, it's labor intensive. And then I do a post-game show on WVOC, which is our one of our stations here. And pre and post game, I mean, I'm in studio like 14 hours every Saturday. So I watch every game. I've got like a wall of TVs where I watch games, and I watch all the games, and then I have to do commentary and all that too. But generally on Sunday, like, I don't do shit, to be honest with you. And I do the Rob and Kale show because I'm contracted to do that basically. But other than that, it's kind of hard for me to do a show on Sunday because I'm literally fucking dead. I am footballed out. And that's generally when I do my best shows because I'm so fucking whacked out of my skull. But
what about Wednesday nights?
Well, Wednesday, like
shows.
Fuck, man. I don't know. But sometimes I think when I come on this show, I just spew whatever the fuck I want. I don't really know half the shit that I say. I just say whatever the fuck I want here because in reality, I don't have any sponsors on this show, and I can pretty much do whatever the fuck I want, which is kind of funny. Chucky says he wants 5 minutes without getting hung up on. Chucky, you know the number. You can call. I won't hang up on you.
It is hard to make those kind of commitments to you, though, Chucky.
Yeah, I mean, generally, you're good for about 90 seconds, and then after that, you're a fucking shithole, Chucky.
At least Fuckstick is
the program.
At least Fuckstick's a Braves fan. You know, he's got that one thing going for him.
God damn it! Why the fuck? Is he really a Braves fan, or is he fucking with us? I thought he was a fucking something else. Is he really a Braves fan?
He's a Braves fan since the Del Murphy days and beyond.
What? Fuckstick, I should just send you the thing so you can have your own box. You want to come on the show that way, Fuckstick? That'd be fun. Those are always good. Then I can't hang up on you.
Yeah, you can.
Fuckstick. No, I can't hang up on him for that. If he's on I can't boot him off.
So you can't boot me off? You don't have to try.
No, I mean we can if you want me to. Hold on, look, Fuckstick. I'm gonna send you the link right now, Fuckstick, into the thing here, and we'll see what happens and see how much you get booed over in the other thing. I'm sending you the link right now into the Fuckstick chat.
Hurry up and get to McDonald's.
Oh no, he's gonna call. That's great. Hold on.
He didn't fix his hair.
Welcome into the show. Good evening.
Rob, sir, how y'all doing tonight?
Great.
Fuckstick, I sent you the link. Why don't you come on the show so we can see your face, Fuckstick?
Oh, you want me to come on? Oh, I get the privilege of coming on the show.
I just fucking sent you the link, you dickhead. Go.
You been
check
watching the show?
I'll be there. Just give me 30 seconds and I'll be there.
All right, put some pants on, motherfucker. Nobody wants to see that shit.
Put a shirt on.
Yeah, put a shirt on too. Only person that gets to show shoulders on the show is me, because God damn it, I got him. Wow.
Yeah, somebody asked Rob to dress up for next week. We'd be lucky if he puts fucking sleeves on.
Someone gave us a super chat in our YouTube super chat for the Rob and Kale show. They gave us $50 and it literally, the super chat was so Rob can buy a shirt. Somebody gave me $50 for me to wear a shirt.
We need subs.
Which I told them, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We got to get 1,000 subs, but it's like, I'm not wearing a fucking shirt. People have been trying to get me to wear a shirt forever. It's not fucking happening. Not on this show. Not on the Rob and Kale show. It's not fucking happening.
We need some subs in here.
I bet iHeart can make you wear a shirt.
I wear a shirt for iHeart because they pay me a lot of money to come and work for them. I don't make like crazy money, but I get paid enough where I can wear a shirt. So there's that. Although I normally just wear a t-shirt and a pair of shorts to work. That's the fucking God's honest truth. I don't wear anything other than that normally. Like, I remember when I was in the Coast Guard when I had to wear my uniform every day, and I fucking hated it. I also hated shaving every day. I promised myself when I got out of the Coast Guard that I would grow a beard, and to this day, if my feet get wet, like with socks on them, I want to fight you. I want to fucking kill you because I was painting all this fucking time when I was in the Coast Guard, and the water would come up on the boat, and your fucking socks are wet, and then your feet are fucked up all day. It was a fucking disaster. It really was.
I think I just shaved for the first time since March.
I don't know where the Fuckstick is. I sent him the link, didn't I?
I told you he's on his way to McDonald's. It's rough traffic.
Yeah, he's got to go to McDonald's to get his shit together. I sent him the link, and you've seen what happened. He's fucking not showing up. I sent him the link. What does he need?
He's got to put his teeth in.
Did I send him? I sent him the right link, I think, didn't I? Hold on, let me make sure. Maybe I sent him the wrong link. I don't know.
He probably hasn't clicked on the join studio thing.
He's running out of time.
Yeah, I sent him the right link. It's the same link. So fucking he needs to come on because we're all fucking tired and he needs to fucking come on quickly.
Brandon, you think Taco Bell is better Wi-Fi than McDonald's? I don't know. I don't know a lot of people that go to Taco Bell for their Wi-Fi.
I want everybody to understand I'm giving him an opportunity, and what is Fuckstick doing? He's over there dicking the dog or fucking his cousin or something. God damn, where is his hat?
Probably
what
both.
The fuck? Welcome into the program, Fuckstick. Hello.
Oh, no hat.
What's up, folks?
Hey, it's Chucky Fuckstick.
You look like you have a combination of the clap and AIDS. Where's your hat?
There it is.
Oh, there it is.
Is that an Arkansas hat?
Now, why are you wearing an Arkansas hat? I mean, fuck, I don't know what the fuck your problem is. Piss poor Wi-Fi. Go to McDonald's. There you go. All right, Fuckstick, do you have something viable to say for the program, or is it just going to be...
Yes, I do. Okay.
Nick Saban's dick.
I've got something viable to say. All right.
Sure.
Dre's bitching.
Here we go.
I want to say Dre's bitching about LSU, this, that, and other.
That is riveting. Way to go, Fuckstick. Valid.
Everybody in the Alabama fan base remembers before Nick Saban. Quit bitching.
Very good. I mean, that is, I agree with everything you're saying.
We were a complete and I'm telling.
I agree. Do you guys agree? He's doing great. Better than I thought.
So far.
I agree. I agree with exactly what he's fucking trying to say. I agree.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody's calling the program. Hold on.
Oh, shit.
Somebody wants to talk to the Fuckstick.
Fuckstick comes on the flow.
I am so sorry I had to call back because I got to go in this Fuckstick right here. First of all, fuck you, Fuckstick. First of all. Second of all, wear a fucking mask. You're making the stream look terrible, all right? Third of all, you don't tell us to quit bitching, dude. You don't tell us shit. You want us to sit there and just get another shit. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Shut your dick sucker.
Right,
you don't sit there and tell us what we can and can't do, number one. You just want us to sit there and get worse and worse and worse so Bama can sit there and fuck LSU all day long. No, fuck you. Fuck you.
Why? What are you fucking me for? What did I do? I'm just telling the truth. That's all I'm doing. I'm not being
First of all,
I'm just telling
can you lower your tone of voice? Have your nuts drop a little bit?
Okay. Go ahead. I'm
Put some
listening
bass
to
in
you,
your
buddy.
voice.
I'm listening to you. I'm listening to you. You get riled up. God damn, Dre. You got damn anger management. You need anger management.
Oh, there you go. You got some bass in your voice. Now we can understand you. You don't sound like a little
You need
bitch.
anger management, Dre. All right, but go ahead.
No. What I need is you to realize that, first of all, the world don't revolve around Alabama. We're fans
No, they
of
don't. Not at
Rob's
all.
a fan of Clemson. Rob's a fan of Clemson. If he sees something wrong with Clemson, he's gonna fucking say something about it. I'm a fan of LSU.
I see something wrong with Alabama.
I'm gonna say something about it. And you know what? And let me ask you a question. If Nick Saban all of a sudden start pulling a fucking LSU, would you be sitting there like, oh, everything's fine? Or would you be saying something about it?
I would not be happy with it, but I'm not going. I mean, he's just 2 years off of the national championship. LSU. They've got a lot of injuries.
Look,
Butte's out, Stingley's out. They've got a lot of fucking injuries.
Oh,
no, I agree 100%. Rob said it earlier. Yes, Ozeron will not make it till next year. He will not make it to next year. But in the same,
Sherlock. Everyone knows that.
Well, but in the same access, he's just 2 years removed from a national championship.
Yes, okay. So you know what? In your infinite fuckstick wisdom, and I've had this argument with some delusional LSU fans, by the way, too.
Jada,
so in your infinite in your infinite fuckstick wisdom, how long did they give him to destroy the program? How long?
Okay, so Missy had a great point. Look at all the buyouts y'all are paying.
Missy never has a great
point.
point.
And y'all got a basketball coach that is just is teeter-tottering also. They don't know what the hell's going to happen with him. So there may be another buyout that you have to pay.
And I'm sure Joe Oliva kind of money the football does for athletic program. Yes or no?
Money. I mean, how many more buyouts do y'all
No. Answer that. Is basketball the breadwinner for the athletic program of Alabama?
No, it's not. LSU is a football school.
Okay, that's the fucking difference, you moron. Alabama, football brings in the damn money.
Yes, that is the truth.
I would ask if
but you got to understand.
You answered that before.
You've got to understand. Y'all are 2 years removed from a. So Okay. All right. Who is available, Dre? Who is available? Who is available to come?
Apparently, you're not paying attention, dude. It's not who's available.
Billy. Okay. So you're hollering for Billy Napier.
Hold on, no. You asked a question. Now let me answer it. First of all, Jimbo Fisher has no buyout whatsoever. Woodward made sure of that. But it doesn't matter who's available. You've got coaches that are at other schools that can make more money at LSU. James Franklin can make more money. Fickle can make more money. Napier can make more money. I'm not even going to talk about Bill O'Brien or Lane Kiffin.
Okay, but are they willing to come?
You don't have to sit there and not have a job to be able to get offered a job at a flagship university. How do you not know that?
I think y'all coming. I mean, Ogeron has a shit show, but he is dealing with a bunch of injuries. He's got injuries out the asshole right now.
Okay, hold on. Did he have injuries behind the scenes? No. Did he have injuries against UCLA? Yes or no? That is
I would absolutely give Ogeron one more year. I would give him one more year, and then I would fire his ass.
Bro, you want to
give him one more year, then fire him. Just to see, because
and that's why you're not athletic director of any school. You're not even athletic director of a freaking middle school.
I'm not athletic. I'm not shit. I'm a fuckstick, but I'm just giving you my opinion.
Oh, you're showing it right now. You're
one more year.
Right now.
Look what
you're showing how moronic you are.
But you
are you kidding me? If they gave Orgeron one more year, they would burn Tiger Stadium to the fucking ground. It's 2 years now. We are 2 years of this bullshit. 2 years.
Okay. We had a coach at Alabama that never coached a game. We had a coach that never coached a game. He was hired as the head coach of Alabama and did not make it to one game as a head coach.
Do you want a cookie? Do you want a cookie?
What I'm telling you is,
you have no damn clue what you're talking about.
But
so you're making it sound like you're smarter than Scott Woodward, the athletic director at LSU.
I'm centered. Come on,
right, do you remember the name?
Let's go, big man.
Can't hear us in the background.
Is that good? We're going to sing a song. No, I don't want to sing a song. I gotta go. Oh, here we go. The Magic of Leonard Bernstein and Stephen Sondheim's West Side Story.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Pretty.
Let's get this thing moving. What the hell's your...
Yeah, that's Dave.
In here. Oh, sorry.
What the hell?
I don't know what the hell's going on.
Go away.
I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty. I feel pretty.
I do not hear anything.
Oh my God. I just pulled up the stream and everybody's gone except for Fuckstick.
The hell is going on?